All right, guys, we're on part three of the basically how to use the estimator to quote your client a estimate. And today on part three, I'm going to talk about self-employment. So we're going to do some self-employment estimates. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just say that our client is single and had one child. We're going to hit next. Go ahead and put single up in here. Hit next. Remember, we do not have to have a date of birth inside or put into the software to do an estimate. And we're just going to say that our client have one child. So let's put one here and one here. They qualify for earned income credit being up under age 18, and they qualify for the additional child tax credit. Okay, because we have a 5-year-old. So self-employment, guys, let me stop right here. We're going to do self-employment, but let me tell you about self-employment. I know in a previous video, I went over some things about self-employment, but what is self-employment? Basically, you employ it for yourself. That's what self-employment is. So self-employment can mean two different things. It could be documented or it could be undocumented income. So let me explain the difference. Documented income, basically you're an independent contractor. And let's just say you're working at a flooring company and you get paid commission. Or like me, besides owning a tax company, I'm also a real estate agent. So I make commission. So at the end of the year, the real estate company that I work for gives me what's called a 1099. All right. Most people get a 1099 when you do not have taxes taken out of your check. So you're an independent contractor, but you're a documented independent contractor because they gave you a 1099 stating how much money that you made in commission. Okay. Income that's not documented, self-employed, this will be your hairstylist, your barber, basically any type of industry that you're in that someone pays you cash or a check. Okay? Let's just say you kept kids on the side for childcare and things like that. Okay, you're getting paid cash. So that's self-employment income that's not documented. So when a person come and get their taxes done from you and they have self-employment income but it's not documented, they supposed to give you that number telling you how much money they made for the year. We also have what's called a self-employment form because one thing about doing taxes is that everything that you key into the software, you want to make sure that you have documentation for it. So if someone came and told me that, hey, I was a DJ and I made $10,000 and he didn't keep his books correctly or have ledgers, made out showing me how much he made, I'm going to pull out what's called a self-employment form and then he's going to sign it. They're going to sign a piece of paper stating how much income that they made for the year, just, to keep you protected and the company protected. So documentation is always important. So those are the two different types of self-employment income. You're going to deal with self-employment a whole lot. Okay, so let's just say for this estimate, let's just say someone was a barber and they came and told you that they made $12,000. We'll just keep this in. We're going to hit next. They had no charity, they had no adjustments and no deductions, and that's going to be a lot of your clients. Daycare pay, you're probably going to deal with this some. We'll deal with this on the next estimate, but no education, no tax payments. We're going to keep going. And boom, you're done with the estimate. But here's the difference. Let's look at this. We know that the refund, the child tax credit, they qualify for $3,600. The earned income credit, they qualify for $3,618. Okay. We know that the refund amount before fees is $5,522. It's also displaying up here, but this is the amount before fees. We haven't gotten to the part where we're telling them the amount after fees, but in your head, if you add this up, it's like 7,000 some dollars. So why do you think that the refund is only $5,000? All right. One thing that I want to tell you when you're doing self-employment, anybody that's doing self-employment, is always going to get lesser money back than someone with a W-2. Why? Let me tell you. Okay, on a W-2, okay, taxes are collected. On self employment, taxes are not collected. So they're going to modify their tax return to make sure that those taxes are collected. So if you look up here, you're going to see self employment tax. $1,696. So if you added those two numbers together minus the self employment tax, you're going to get $5,522. Okay? So remember, self employment and someone who actually worked a job where they took out taxes for the federal, the state, FICA, and all those things that we do see coming out on our check stub is gonna be calculated different from the IRS. Okay, so anybody with self employment, they're gonna have to pay self employment tax. All right, so we're gonna let them know after fees, they're gonna be getting back $5,357.15. Keep in mind these are not the accurate fees. But we went over there in the last video, so I'm just gonna keep pushing through so I can get and do as many estimates as I can with you guys. All right, we're not gonna create the tax return. We already talked about how to save it. We're just gonna exit out of here, confirm we're gonna exit. We're back at our main dashboard. We're going to come over here and hit refund calculator, and let's do another one. There is a little delay here. It's going to pop up in a second. The software company is working on getting that fixed. So let's just say we had a married person with a child. Okay. So we're going to do married filing jointly. Oh, my bad. I got to put the X in there. There we go. I'm going to hit next. All right. Now, as you see here, when I click married filing jointly, there's a place for the taxpayer date of birth and the spouse date of birth. But remember, we're not going to key in the date of birth. All right. We're going to, again, one child here, one child here. And let's just say that, let's see, we'll do self-employment again. Oh, it's down here. Okay. And you, as you see, because we did married filing jointly, now we have taxpayer income and spouse income. We're just gonna we'll say 12,000 for her, and we'll just say 2,000 for him. Okay, we're gonna hit next. They had we'll go ahead. Let's do some child care. Let's do some child care. I might pay for daycare. Let's just say they paid $12,000 for one child. So their daycare was $1,000 a month. All right. We're gonna hit next, and boom. So let's see what the credits are. All right. So they qualified for $3,600 for additional child tax credit, $3,618 for earned income credit, and for their daycare credit, it's gonna be listed here. All other payments and refundable credits, they got an additional $929. Again, the self-employment tax, $1,979. The difference in all of that, you're going to come out after fees, $6,003.15. So the estimator is so easy. Even doing the self-employment is so easy. That's one of the main things that I wanted to tell you about. To just remember, dealing with self-employment tax have to be paid during the time that you're doing their taxes. It's going to be modified through their tax return automatically from the IRS versus someone who has a W-2. All right. If you have any questions, just message me. Message your tax owner. They will answer any questions that you may have. This is going to end our video recording course. The next courses that you guys will have will be live courses. So make sure that the tax owner that you signed up under sent you the link to join their group and sent you the live schedule for the courses. Basically, the live courses, we're going to be going over this, where you're going to be able to ask us, real questions during the time that we're showing you the estimator. We're also going to be doing type throughs, how to finish the tax returns, how to look for errors, how to, complete a tax return and the most accurate that you can and things like that. So you will be involved in the class. You'll be able to ask questions and you will become the expert in the tax industry. Thank you.